Hey everybody, Rhino coming at you today, and today I hope you all realized that it's April 22nd, and this will be going up on April 22nd, but recently a Ghost update came out, and the patch notes were also released right after it, and in the patch notes, the main thing that stood out to me was that the MTAR has a smaller headshot multiplier, and I saw that, and I was like, oh no, the Bison. They're just going to keep promoting the Bison. And so in this game, I hope I was going to try and use the MTAR and the Bison, kind of show you the difference. I end up using the Bison in the beginning and doing terrible. I was doing so bad. There were so many kids who were just trying to kill horror and spawn trap. And I was just trying to get out of the base and play objective and go off for a bit. So I ended up switching to the MTAR because I couldn't do anything. So I switched over to the MTAR, and I went off for a while, and then I realized the second half, oh wait, maybe I should be using the Bison, because that's the point of this. Anyway, so I'm trying to say this. The Bison, if you don't know, is now like the God Gun, because it's like a God Gun now due to it having the highest, I think it's the highest, second highest, otherwise, rate of fire, and even though it had its really low damage for high ranges, they just buffed the range that it can, gets minimum damage at, so it has more range, per se. So that's what makes it a lot better, and that's why a lot of people are flocking to it. I've seen pro players using it. And a lot of people even down here on the AM level and just the GB level have been using the Bison a lot, and so everybody's just going straight at it, like, give it to me. That gun is God, and they're not even taking the time to try and get used to it. You can use the Bison if you have good aim, if you can control it, get rid of the recoil, and if you're host and have FiOS. That's the one that's been circulating a lot, that host Bison equals loss. Equals insta-kill for the person who's using it, but because it's just insane having that such high fire rate, and I'm surprised that it got buffed so much. I would have thought that would have been, I mean, for such a slight change that it did get, it was a very substantial increase, that it changed the gun for the better by so much. But now that they're nerfing the MTAR with this headshot multiplier, I can't give you a number on how much, I don't know myself. Somebody else will probably post that for you, and you should be on the lookout for that. But now that the MTAR has a smaller headshot multiplier, that means that headshots will do less damage. So like the MTAR is like 3 shots, so that has to be 34, I think it's about 34 damage per shot. So then if for the headshot multiplier, if it's like 1.5, which I bet it is 1.5, 1.2, whatever that was, it would give you 1.5 times 34 for that damage. But now that that multiplier is much smaller, it will be doing less damage per headshot, but it will still be a 3-shot kill at max, whatever, at close range. It'll still be 3-shot. It'll just be that at those, if somebody's hurt and then you get a headshot, usually it might be that on the before the update that you could have gotten the kill, but after the update, it will be that you have to shoot them twice. So it's making it harder to get the kill, but it's not making it harder to get the kill. It's just more, it's doing less damage, is what I'm going to say. But I guess it's not really doing less damage. It's just the multiplier is what I'm trying to say. The multiplier is much different, and that's why it's going to still be the same gun, really, but doing the headshots won't be quite as effective as they were in the past. So I'm worried that everybody's going to flock to the Bison, because in this update there were no patches to the Bison. They only added a bunch of DLC. If you want to see a couple of the DLC packs opened by Conflict, the owner of Crave Gaming, go to his channel. I will link his channel down in the description below. And that will be, and so you can check him out, showing off the new camos. Well, some of them, they added a bunch of new stuff in this update too, but I'm not focused on that. I'm focused more on why would they nerf the MTAR. It's not really understandable. Like, the MTAR is more of an all-around sub. I guess kind of nerfing it with the headshot multiplier wouldn't change it too much for like to be a brand new gun, and like everybody will go towards it or go away from it because this is a nerf. But it's very strange that they would change it. I thought of it as more of an equal gun. It was very long ranged for a sub, which I thought was very strange. But I guess it's been working out. It has good accuracy and everything, but that's about it. The Bison, though, has like no long range at all. You can probably go 50 meters max with it before you won't do like any damage to it. Somebody. Then I can't say that I don't like the Bison. I will be running around like Strike Zone or an S&D sometimes. I'll be running around the Bison, and it'll be fun because I'll usually throw myself in short range situations and I'll be able to win those. But as soon as I'm like crossing somewhere and somebody shoots me from across the map, I'm going to get screwed because the Bison does not have the range, so I have to be running away. So I'm just getting called out. And it's just really annoying to do that. So I'm guessing that even though the Bison is such an OP weapon, it's becoming really good. I guess it's not like OP. I just guess it's really, really strong. But everybody's complaining about it being OP, but I agree that it could be OP or it's just extremely strong. But I'm worried that everybody's going to go to the Bison, and then Infinity Ward is going to have to go back and work and realize, oh hey, maybe you should kind of nerf the Bison just a bit, maybe on the damage or the fire rate, the rate of fire side. So I don't want that to happen. I want the game to stay more even based between the two guns, because I mean earlier on you would see all the pros and people using the regular MTAR or the Vector, due to those were good submachine guns. The Vector had a lot of damage, but lacking a bit more in the range. But pretty much they did just come back with the Bison and copy Treyarch. Well, not really exactly copy it. The gun looks different. The gun is kind of different, but I'm going to say it's exactly like the Scorpion Evo from Black Ops 2. It just has like higher kick, and it has better. I feel it has good iron sights, better iron sights than the Scorpion Evo. But that's all I really wanted to say. It was mostly that I don't want people to flock to the Bison, because I feel that could be really annoying, having to be extremely careful in your close quarters combat for Bisons, because I don't want to exactly run around a corner and have Host melt me 2 bullets with a Bison, and I will have no shots on him due to him being Host and the kill being so fast. So I'm just saying that the Bison, no matter what you believe, is really good, but you have to have the ability to control it. So I'm going to use this quote: with great power comes great responsibility. That's exactly how it goes. Because this Bison has a lot of power. The fire rate and the damage is just out there. And if you get into a close range gunfight, there is a good chance that you're going to win. But you have to have the aim to be able to get your shots on. You have to be able to control it. Make sure you're not just like spinning around in circles and hoping for the best. This is not phase 5 here. This is competitive gaming. This is where you have to hit your shots. Every kill counts. So that's why I'm worried about, mainly that the Bison will become the more mainstream gun. The MTAR will fall out of works, and so the MTAR will have to completely be changed, and so that way it will be more of a balance, because I don't think we really want our submachine guns to be running around with their heads cut off like chickens, because they have to be getting close range gun battles and win those, while the MTAR is more of a long range gun. So I think we'll be able to distinguish our differences here, but I'm just saying that the MTAR had a change to it in today's update, and that I hope that it doesn't change the game, the personality, the feel of the game too much. That way I don't see a bunch of Bisons around. So we'll see about that, everybody. If you do not notice, I am Prestige Master now. I hope and I reached that recently, so I'll do a quick update on that later on in life. But I'm glad that you guys sat through with this with me. 10 minutes is a lot of time, and I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say about the MTAR and the Bison, that it's going to be different guns and different personalities. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like the video. Please leave a comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, link down in the description, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.